Hey everyone, so today I'm going to do a step-by-step plan with me video showing how I pre-plan in my Erin Condren planner, and then kind of showing you a preview of how I start off the week in my ring-bound planner, which is my everyday planner that I take with me everywhere I go, and it runs my life pretty much. So yeah, I start off in the Erin Condren, and I use my Erin Condren for fun, decorating with stickers, because in my ring bound planner I don't do a lot of stickers in there. So here in my Erin Condren is the time where I get to play with stickers, have a bit of fun, but also it's very functional as well, because after I'm done playing with stickers, then I really use it to pre-plan my week, which I've been doing that for a few weeks now, and I find it very helpful to pre-plan here in this planner before committing to my ring bound planner. So I'm using one of the kits I sell in my shop. Very simple, very functional. It's decorative, but very minimal. So yeah, I'm just putting here my date covers. And if you notice, I'm using a spread in March because I used up all my July weekly spreads just playing with other stickers. So I'm using just this March spread, and I'll cover that all up in just a minute. But here, I'm pulling in stickers that I have just in my sticker book from leftovers from my other kits and from test prints and stuff. So I'm just trying to decide how I want to do my sidebar, because I keep changing it every week, trying to find the perfect way that will work for my needs. So I'm just kind of pulling things in. As I was planning, I noticed that I really need to create some more like stackable sidebars, I think they call it, because I didn't have enough, and that's why I was having problems with the sidebar. So I think I want to create some more checklist boxes and like the Monday through Sunday boxes. But yeah, I'm just kind of figuring out how I'm going to do this here. I like to have my, the 3 vertical boxes, the top one for work, the middle one for personal, and the bottom one for side hustles. And so I like to line up my sidebar kind of in line with those boxes. And so the top one are like weekly social media for work, and then the middle one is just a generic this week list for things that have to be done during the week, which don't have to happen on a particular day. And the bottom one is social media for the side hustle, for pretty much the planner spot. Here I just use a half box and my June sticker from my monthly sticker sheet, and I'm just putting in the flags here. So now it looks like it's all set up for June. And here I'm just putting this washi tape. This is my favorite washi tape. You saw me use it last week, I believe that was. And until I figure out another solution, this was just the easiest. And like I said, this is my favorite washi tape, so I just wanted to put it there at the bottom and just use my gift card there to very simply and easily trim the washi tape. But I really like the contrast it brings to the spread. And yeah, I mean, it adds a little decorative area, but I also add some appointment labels above it as an extra space. So I kind of mentioned in my last video that I have another kind of project that I started, a project I'm working on with my husband. So it's in the beginning stages, so I don't need that much space. So I'm putting these little appointment labels there for tasks that I have to do for that project. And then here at the bottom of the sidebar, I like to put a next week little section, just to have on my radar anything important happening the following week. And so I decided to just cut a full box in half. So this is another thing. I need to create some half boxes, because I am always looking for half boxes. So for now, I just cut this, decorative full box, trimmed it down, and then I wrote on top of it, you'll see in a minute that, or you'll see later, that I really need a white kind of inside to that half box that I created, because you can't really see the writing in there, but it works for now. So I'm just adding the rest of the appointment labels here, and then next I will, I'm back to the sidebar again. I had so much trouble with the sidebar. I actually edited out a lot that you guys didn't see because I kept changing this up so much, trying to figure out how I want it. So I decided here that I want to stick with the black headers from the sticker sheet, and then I think I pulled one also from this other sticker sheet that I have in the shop, and I just liked it better. I wanted headings on there, and I just like the contrast it kind of brought to the spread since there's a lot of white space. So yeah, I like that a lot better. And here in my ring bound planner, I always put these little page flags from Target as pre-planning reminders and stuff. And so I'm just transferring the ones from this current week that I'm planning into my Erin Condren so I can plan those out. And then what I do is I go through my calendar and I write down any meetings, events, or something that have times attached to them, and I go ahead and put that directly into my ring bound planner, because I don't put the timed stuff in my Erin Condren because that's really just kind of planning out tasks and projects. But my ring bound planner, I just go ahead and put any meetings and appointments. And weirdly enough, this week I had very little. Usually I have something almost every day, but this week I didn't have very much going on. And I just use those gray bordered appointment labels to put those in. And so yeah, that's all I really had for my appointments and meetings. So then I go into my Erin Condren and I start planning out my tasks and projects. Oh, here I forgot that I wanted to add the dates for family time and me time. Also, I usually do something for my husband, like a date night, but he will be out of town next week, so I didn't add that in. So I just put family time and me time. And then, so yeah, then I start going into the tasks. So I have a list, that weekly to-dos that I just kind of flashed onto the screen. I have that list of things, recurring tasks that happen every single week, and I just go ahead and write them in here. In addition to any of those flag reminders, I just add that to the list. So like I said, the top one is for work, the middle is for personal, the bottom is for side hustle. Here I like to use these gray flags for all day events. So my girls are going to camp next week, and so every day there's like a theme to the camp day, so I'm just writing that there at the top, and then continuing to fill in the tasks for the week. So for work and for the creative stuff, I have something that happens every single day, but for personal, I kind of leave that open as things pop up. Here I just realized, because I forgot to leave blank the personal box, I just kind of started filling in the wrong spaces. I whited it out, and I used these plain white labels just to cover it up because I'm super OCD, and this is actually kind of embarrassing. You're going to see me do this several times throughout the video, and now that I'm watching the video, I realized that maybe in my Erin Condren I can use those erasable pens. I don't know how to pronounce it, but those, I think it's from Papermate or Pentel or something. I think I'm gonna go look into getting some of those, at least for the Erin Condren, so whenever I make mistakes I can erase it instead of using these silly white labels in my planner. So yeah, I just continue to pull things out. Here I'm getting a YouTube sticker because on Thursdays I would like to film, and if I don't really know the topic yet, then I just put a YouTube sticker there to remind me. Same thing for blogging. So I use a coffee cup icon for writing because I always write with coffee, and so I just put that there as a prompt to remind myself to write, but I don't know yet what I'm going to write about, so I left that blank. Here I am with those white labels again. And so yeah, here I'm just checking through and making sure I covered everything, the different tasks that I have to do each week, making sure I didn't miss anything or put it in the wrong box. And at the bottom is, like I said, that new project that my husband and I are working on. So I had to think about what I'm going to fill in there. Here, I'm looking for some full boxes for Saturday and Sunday because I don't do work, my daytime job work on Saturday and Sunday. So I just fill that in with full boxes there, and it adds a little nice touch of decorative kind of stickers. And then here, I just go through my brain dump. So any holes that I have in my task, I go through my brain dump and fill them in. And my brain dump is separated by category, personal, the planner spot, the new project, and work. And so I just flip through there. I also look through my June projects. Anything that I could fill in for the empty spots, this is what I'm doing here. I usually like to have like 2 tasks per category just because there's so much to do, but I don't want to overwhelm myself, so I try to keep it to 2 tasks per category. Unless it's a big task, then I keep it to 1 task per category. Here I'm just filling in the personal stuff because, like I said, I don't have a set plan each week for that. I just kind of fill it in according to what has to happen. It's Father's Day on Sunday, so I have my Father's Day sticker there from my June sticker kit. And yeah, I'm just continuing to fill in things from my brain dumps here. And really, it takes me a little while because not only am I planning my tasks, but I'm also not planning my tasks. Like, I'm trying not to plan too much, so it takes a lot of balancing, thinking it through, making sure I'm not overloading myself on a particular day. So I really think planning is as much planning your tasks and not planning your tasks, if you know what I mean. I really think this system works for me, so I try not to stay overwhelmed, yet have everything covered in every category of my life. So I don't know, it works for me. I do notice that I'm starting to get overwhelmed with a lot of stuff going on, so I'm looking to even cut down even more with this stuff because I don't know, it's just a lot of stuff. I mean, this doesn't even count, being with the girls and family stuff and social life. Here I'm just writing on my chores. I have set chores each day of the week. Whether I do it or not is another story, but I have it there. I have a plan. Here I'm writing out my social media for the week, and this is usually, I try to follow this plan as much as possible, and it usually stays the same each week. But, you try your best and see what happens. But next, this is my work social media. So I think here first I'm looking for anything that's happening next week that I want to put on my radar. And things are really slowing down with the summertime, so there's not a lot going on. I'm putting here one of my friend's daughter's birthdays, which is one of my daughter's best friends. And then here I'm looking at my work calendar to see what things are on the calendar for next week that need to go on the social media. And sometimes there's not a lot going on as far as events, so I just go through, look for any events going on, and I write them in for the week. And then after that, if there's nothing else, then I just kind of write in what I know I want to cover, and then I have a couple blank spots which I'll fill in later. So yeah, I think here I noticed there's a couple more things happening. On Monday is I'm just saying that my husband will be out of town, my girls will be at camp, and here is where I go into my Greenbound planner, and I'm using a new insert, if you guys notice here. I'm just testing it out because I added that new project. I have more than 3 categories in a day, so I thought that I would just write it out and evenly space it out on that right hand column, and then just highlight it with my gray mild liner. And then so I have those 4 categories of my life, and my tasks will go under each one. The little gray highlights that I'm putting next to the morning, afternoon, and evening, I think I mentioned before that that's where I track my water. 1 big water bottle per day, or not per day, per area of the day, morning, afternoon, and evening. I just check it off as I go, and it's a lot easier than, any of the other things I was trying. So yeah, I'm just finishing this up, putting it in. I noticed some of the gray highlighting is crooked, and that's really going to bother my OCD later. So when I'm looking back, I can see that, oh no, this is crooked like that one. So yeah, that's it. I put it back in my planner. Here's how it looks, very bare until the day of or the night before I fill it in. And that's it. There's my week. Until next time. Bye.